Here we go, our last of the qualifying, our first round matchups. Last two competitors left, Red versus Lightning Mike Quackenbush.
In terms of experience here, you've got a huge gap in number of years in the business. Red, as far as I know, is almost an absolute newcomer to the wrestling business. Lightning Mike Quackenbush has been a mainstay on the independent scene for years.
You talked about high flyers. This kid does some of the most incredible moves I've ever seen.
And string together moves from all different styles. He's adept at lucha libre, just like his partners in the SAT, the Maximo brothers are.
Big finishing maneuver for Red is the Red Star Press, which is a standing shooting star. If you can even envision it.
A standing shooting star press. And that's something that will actually work in his favor. I thought perhaps that the shooting star press he used came from the ropes or turnbuckles. He might have difficulty executing it. But if the man can execute it just standing on the mat, then he's got no worries.
Lightning Mike Quackenbush, I think this is his debut in Jersey Championship Wrestling.
And this is a tough way to make a debut with any company under these kind of circumstances, under this kind of pressure.
This could possibly make or break him in a return matches to Jersey Championship Wrestling. If he comes in and falls on his face in this opening match, they may never see him again.
You're absolutely right. And there you can see Quackenbush checking out the ropes. Like the big heavyweight that he isn't. Falling over the top rope a la Kevin Nash.
Thought he was doing the Andre the Giant entrance there. Quackenbush definitely with the experience advantage and also the height advantage. Red definitely with the speed advantage. He's probably one of the quickest guys in the business today.
Lightning Mike Quackenbush, a lot of people think that refers to how quickly he wrestles his matches. In fact, that's a left-handed tribute to his wrestling hero, Jushin Thunder Liger. There you see the handshake to start this match off. Arm wringer applied. There you see Red nip straight through, all the way around. Quackenbush too high with the lariat. And look at this! Red goes to the mat. He's got him tied up straitjacket style there. Right back into the arm wringer. Red has a game plan here. For all the talk of him as a high flyer, he's going to try and take it technical style. And here you see Quackenbush reversing into the cerebro lock.
Oh my God. Could we have him right here? That's the first time I've ever seen that maneuver.
That maneuver virtually inescapable. It comes from Mexico, the cerebro lock. And it looks like Red's having a tough time getting out. And now you see him readjust into the War Special hold there in favor of the great Tenru. Back into the arm wringer now. Red looking for a way out. Steals the arm away right into a side headlock. All the way around. Like a space tiger hold. Readjust to the front into the front face lock. Red, very smart mat game at this point.
Quackenbush definitely known for his submission maneuvers. I think that might be his game plan going in with Red tonight, because he definitely can't match him high-flying maneuver for high-flying maneuver.
There you see now, stepping onto the back there. We're going to hook him up to the Rito Romero's surfboard. The weight difference here is to Red's disadvantage, as Quackenbush had no problem picking him right up into the Rito Romero surfboard. Now he cranks him, sinks it in lower there.
And throws Red right in his face.
Red might be out of the hole, but he's not out of trouble yet. Quackenbush still at the advantage. Sends him in. Now it's Quackenbush to the ropes. Hangs on. Sends Red all the way to the floor. Red's trying to get back in. And he's met with a palm strike. Sends him careening right into the front row. Kind of a strange switcheroo you see here. Quackenbush now taken to the high flying, whereas earlier we saw Red trying to work the mat game. You can see these two trying to steal the advantage away from one another by sort of adapting to each other's playbooks. Quackenbush now tosses Red back into the ring.
As you can see, Quackenbush didn't get a lot of momentum off of those ropes.
Scores there with 2 kicks to the back. That was also among his favorite strikes, the kick and obviously the open-handed palm strike that we saw earlier. Fires him up. Right to the Hurricane Rana. Red scored a near fall, his first near fall of the match. Took right to the air with a Hurricane Rana hold. He's trying it again. No. Quackenbush adjusted in the air, caught him. Looks like he's got him hooked up for a tombstone pile driver. Runs across the ring and buries him head first. Pulls his legs away from the ropes. Hansen fires only 2. Only 2 on Red after the running tombstone pile driver.
I think Red's going to be 2 inches shorter after that maneuver.
Red, you can see him there holding the top of his head, his cranium smashed by the tombstone pile driver. I thought that would have been it. Now maybe looking for the Liger bomb. Red delivers the X Factor. You can see he carried it in midair, turned the power bomb into a base crusher type X Factor maneuver.
Should he be going for it? Red Star Press!
That's his move. He scored only 2. That's his move, the standing shooting star press, and you can see Quackenbush kicked free at the absolute last second before Red Hansen registered the 3 count. And Red, you can see the frustration in his face.
How was he able to kick out after that maneuver?
A couple of shots there. Don't know how much power is behind that now. He's got to be exhausted. Palm strike right to the side of the face there. Now he hooks him up. The atomic bomb. He drops him face first, but he's holding on to it. Into the snowplex. He rolls through. He's not done with him yet. Puts him on his feet. German suplex hold all the way to the bridge. Only 2. 2 again. And you can see Quackenbush asking the referee. That was 3. He's got to be asking himself, what do I have to do to put this kid away? And now he's calling for the finish. Red's absorbed. Oh, another palm strike. No, Red underneath. Up into a head scissor. No, he converted it into a DDT in midair. And you can see Quackenbush. He's looping.
Red has just changed the momentum big time of this match.
You can see the fatigue is evident on both men's faces. They've given a lot so far. Red now with a dragon sleeper. Quackenbush readjusts. Picks him right up. That's his pet move he's going for. The Quacken driver. And he scores. That is all she wrote.
What an outstanding matchup.
The experience edge was what Quackenbush needed. And that's what helped him move on in the Jersey J-Cup. Years of experience over Red, but take nothing away from the youngster. What an impressive showing by the high flyer, Red.
That was probably the top match of the first round. Not to take anything away from anybody, but that match had it all. The high flying, the submission movers, back and forth action, the fans showing their appreciation for Lightning Mike Quackenbush and Red.
You can see the fans there on their feet for this first round matchup. This brings the first round to an end. 8 men are moving on in the Jersey J-Cup here. As you can see, Quackenbush keeping the fans on their feet, waiting for Red to recover from that hellacious Quacken driver. You see that move sometimes used by men like Shima Nobunaga. They call it the iconoclasm. In reality, it's a Quacken driver. And that's what put Red away in the Jersey J-Cup. And there you see the handshake between these 2 competitors.
Hopefully we'll see these 2 mix it up on many more occasions.
You can see there Quackenbush still fired up from the match. Red obviously disappointed, but he did himself proud with an outstanding performance in the opening round of the J-Cup.